Welcome to your ultramarine helicopter experience. Ultramarine's H-145 helicopters are among the safest and most energy-efficient aircraft in their class. Our aircraft are designed to transport you to and from the ship in style, comfort, and safety, in addition to providing you with memories and experiences of a lifetime. We want to maximize your enjoyment during this flight. To do that, we ask that you pay particular attention to the safety and emergency briefing. Your safety is of the utmost importance to us, and your understanding of these instructions is crucial. For the majority of flights, personal baggage will not be required. In the event baggage is required, please consult expedition staff prior to boarding so they can arrange for stowage in the hold. For your own safety, no luggage is allowed in the passenger cabin, and nothing should be stowed under your seat at any time. Cameras may be kept separately in a pocket or slung around your neck for use during the flight. These items are prohibited on board the helicopter. You'll find a copy of this notice in the briefing area. Please ensure you comply with these instructions. Spare lithium batteries are not allowed in the hold, so must be kept on your person during the flight. In the event that a personal electronic device is damaged, becomes excessively hot, produces smoke, is lost, or falls into the seat structure, please inform the captain immediately. Before you board the aircraft, ensure portable electronic devices, such as phones and tablets, are switched to off or flight safe mode. Throughout the boarding process, it's absolutely vital that you follow staff instructions. Our ground staff's job is to guide you safely all the way to and from the helicopter. When it's time to depart, the ground staff will lead you from the briefing area across the helideck to the aircraft. They will then assist you in boarding the helicopter. Upon arrival on shore, they'll guide you from the aircraft to the holding area. Stay on the direct route as guided by the ground staff, and please watch your step for any tripping hazards. Under the direction and guidance of the ground staff, you can safely board the H-145 even while the rotors are running. There is ample clearance below the rotors, but remember to keep your arms below head height. Always stay forward to the doors and never walk around the rear of the helicopter. If you have any uncertainties throughout the boarding process, please take your time. There's no rush. Loose articles such as hats, scarves, gloves, and bags must be firmly secured before you approach the helideck prior to your flight and again before exiting the helicopter afterwards. Any items in pockets should be well tucked in and secured shut. Never wear baseball caps when approaching the helicopter, as they easily fly off. Also, please do not take photos or use a selfie stick when approaching the aircraft. You have been assigned a specific seat for your flight. Some passengers may be seated in the front with the pilot. If seated in the front, it's imperative that you do not touch the controls or instruments. Fasten your harness once you've taken your seat. This harness must be worn at all times during the flight. Attach and adjust the lap strap by inserting the metal tab into the buckle. Then, attach the shoulder straps in exactly the same way, ensuring all four are securely fastened. To adjust the straps, loosen them like so, and tighten them like this. To unfasten your harness, rotate the center buckle in either direction in order to release the metal tabs. The cockpit seat has a slightly different harness with 5 buckle points. The buckle housing is attached to the additional strap found below the leading edge of your seat. Identify it and place it in your lap. Attach the 2 side straps, first like this, and then the shoulder straps like this. They are adjusted in the same way as the harness in the cabin. Ground staff will assist you to ensure you are correctly secured in your harness before the aircraft departs. When you are securely seated, take a moment to locate the fire extinguisher. Your flight crew may also point out additional important safety equipment for your flight today. Please confirm the location of the emergency exits. In the H-145, these are the main cabin doors on both sides of the aircraft and the 2 large windows immediately to the rear of the cabin doors. All emergency exits are clearly marked here. In the unlikely event you have to evacuate the aircraft in an emergency, pull the door handle upwards to the open position and gently slide the door backward in the direction of the tail until it comes to a stop. Do not force the door further once it has stopped, as this could jam the door. Before opening the door, check for any visible signs of immediate danger outside, for example, fire. If an obvious hazard exists, consider using the door on the other side of the aircraft. Watch for the turning blades as you exit using the skid steps. Walk away from the helicopter, ensuring you keep within the imaginary green arc, as shown. Continue walking until you are completely clear of the aircraft. Should the doors not open, the indicated windows may be popped out. If there's an emergency landing on water, it's better to pop out the window panels rather than use the doors. This is to prevent excessive water from entering the cabin. To remove any of the emergency windows, pull away the protective cover, as shown, then pull the cloth tab. This removes the rubber window seal. With both hands, push one and only one of the identified pressure points on the panel outwards and exit the aircraft. Remember, these instructions are for emergencies only. In all other circumstances, upon arrival at your destination, the ground staff will open either one or both of the main doors and help you disembark. Life rafts are fitted externally to the aircraft and will normally be deployed by the crew from the cockpit, who will then assist you to exit the aircraft and make your way to the life raft. If, for whatever reason, the life rafts cannot be deployed by the crew, they may be deployed like so. An independent T-handle mechanism is located on the top of the main step of the landing gear. Pull the handle to release and inflate the rafts. Passengers must wear uninflated life jackets throughout the flight. Your life jacket must be fitted and secure before reaching the helideck. Guests will remove them once back on board the ship or in the holding area on the ground. Do not remove or undo your life jacket in the aircraft or when exiting during an emergency on the water. These life jackets do not automatically inflate and must be activated manually. To inflate the life jacket, in the unlikely event of an emergency evacuation in water, pull on the red toggle on the lower right of the jacket as shown. Should the life jacket not inflate fully, simply blow into the mouthpiece. Never inflate your life jacket until you are completely clear of the helicopter. You will find the passenger briefing card below your seat with the motion sickness bag. Please read the briefing card as it highlights the procedures for normal and emergency evacuation, the location of emergency exits and equipment, and how to adopt the brace position in the event of a forced landing. During the flight, please obey all onboard cabin indications and follow all instructions from the flight crew. Do not tamper with emergency exits or handles. The doors are secured but not locked in flight. Disturbing the doors could inadvertently activate them. Smoking is forbidden on this flight. If you need to attract the attention of the crew during this short flight, position the voice-activated microphone on your headset in front of your mouth and simply start speaking. This will alert the crew. Remember, distracting the crew for minor reasons, especially at a critical moment such as landing or taking off, could be hazardous. So choose an appropriate moment. But do not hesitate if your need is urgent or if you're unsure, especially if it's a safety matter. You are welcome to speak to the helicopter pilot. However, the pilot won't be able to respond when they're on the radio or concentrating on a critical phase of the flight. If they don't answer immediately, please don't take it personally. They enjoy talking to our guests, but your safety is their priority. On arrival back on the ship, ground staff will greet you at the aircraft and guide you to the safe holding area. Due to nearby hazards and the rotating blades, you must carefully follow the instructions given by the staff. Remember, surfaces, whether on ship or on shore, could be uneven and slippery, so please follow the directions of the ground staff and watch your footing as you walk to or from the helicopter. As always, take your time. Don't rush. If you have any baggage, it will be unloaded and brought to you separately. We look forward to welcoming you aboard for what will undoubtedly be a spectacular way to experience the polar environment. Enjoy your flight.